Blumenthal with Sheer Balance, and we're going to go over abdominal exercises today that target all four muscle groups to ensure that you get a good workout. First, we're going to talk about a crunch, which is going to work what we call the rectus abdominus. This is probably something you've heard of as lower abdominals or upper abdominals, but in reality, it's really just one muscle called the rectus abdominus that extends from your sternum all the way down to your rib cage. Then we're going to talk about your obliques. There are two sets. You have your internal obliques and your external obliques. Your external obliques extend from the outer side of your rib cage down all the way to about here and around your pelvic bone. Then you have your internal obliques, which kind of are right below your rib cage in the front, and they wrap around down to your pubic bone. Lastly, you have your transverse muscles. These are very important in stabilizing your body when you lift things so that you remain injury-free. We're going to do 3 exercises, then lastly, we're going to show you something to strengthen your lower back, which will help stabilize your core as well. Let's start with your regular crunch. You're going to make sure that at all times when you do these exercises, you keep your abdominals pulled in tight. Picture your belly button going all the way back to your spine. If you pull out, and you push out I should say, then you're going to end up building the muscle outwards. Pulling it in will make it flat and nice and strong. So for the crunch, you're going to roll back nice and slow. You're going to make sure that your arms are all the way back. You want to make sure your elbows stay all the way back. You shouldn't see them in your peripheral vision. Your knees are at a slight angle, bent. Your abs again are pilled in. When you come up, you're going to imagine pushing your rib cage into your pelvis area, and you're going to lift up slowly. But you want to make sure when you do this that you lift up, pulling that core in. You're going to breathe out, and then when you come back in, you're going to breathe in. So here it is. Take a deep breath in, and breathe out. And breathe in. You want to breathe out through your mouth and in through your nose. Again, make sure those elbows are back, core is pulled in, and strong. Again, do not push your abs out to the ceiling and down. So that worked our rectus abdominis, which again is in the front section of your abdominals. The second exercise we're going to do is called a lateral bridge. Again, that's going to work our obliques, both our internal and external. Keep your elbow below your shoulder. You want to make sure you're in good alignment. You also want to make sure that your hips are in perfect alignment. You don't want to fall back. You don't want to fall forward. You want to keep them in a straight line. Hand can stay on your hip. You're going to use your feet to support yourself. And then you're going to slowly, again, pull in your abs, and you're going to breathe out as we lift the hips up and breathe in as we bring them back down. So here's the exercise. Again, core is tight, abs are pulled in, and again, everything is in a straight line. Last exercise for the abdominals we're going to do is something called a bridge. We just did the lateral bridge, now we're going to do a regular bridge. This won't require repetitions as much as holding the position that we're in for an extended period of time. What we do is we start on our elbows, our hips are down, we use our toes to stabilize us, and what we're going to do is pull our abs in and bring our hips up to the ceiling. That's going to then help us stabilize our core. We're going to pull those abs in the whole time, and doing so, we're going to strengthen the deeper muscles of the transverse muscle that you usually don't get to with a regular crunch. You're going to breathe in, breathe out, lift up, and hold that position. Bring those abs in. Keeping those abs all the way in tight, belly button up to the spine, and you're going to hold that. Make sure that you don't pop up or come down too far. You should have a straight line between your heels and your head. Your head should be straight ahead, looking forward, And you're going to hold this position for about 30 seconds. If you can do 30 seconds, extend it to 45 seconds. And if you can do 45 seconds, extend it to 60 seconds. You want to try to make it for a minute. The last exercise we're going to do is in abdominals, but it works your lower back. This is important in conjunction with your transverse muscles to strengthen your core. It's called the Superman, or if you're a woman, you can call it the Superwoman. You're going to put your hands out in front of you, head is down, pull those abs in tight, and you're going to lift up ahead, pulling those belly buttons into the spine. It's a little challenging. Hold it and bring it down. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. That again is working your lower back. Well, thank you very much. That is your core exercise for the day, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much for joining us at Sheer Balance.